Go Lutheran Academy. We welcome you into high school sports on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. We welcome you into WLA and Omro here tonight as the JV game is just wrapping up in mere moments. And right now the Omro Foxes do lead that JV game 54-48. Again, welcome into your holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. We are video streaming this game as well. Log on to WTCX.com. You can watch this game live. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell everybody in town that the Flyweight Conference Championship is on the line here tonight. An Omro win means the Foxes win the outright conference championship. A WLA win means that the Foxes have to share the Flyweight Conference Championship with the WLA Vikings. Again, welcome into your holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. This is the final game of the regular season. The WIAA boys basketball playoffs get underway next week, Tuesday. Omro and WLA will be in action. Both of those two teams playing in Division III. And they're in the same sectional. We'll talk more about that here as our game progresses here tonight. And both teams in that very, very difficult Division III sectional with Waupun and with Ripon and those difficult teams. Brown Deer is in the bottom half of the sectional. And things might get interesting down the stretch in the WIAA boys basketball playoffs. We'll take a timeout and come back with more of your holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. WLA and Omro tonight in this big Wisconsin Flyweight Conference boys basketball tilt on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade is coming up Saturday, March 12th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac. If you have a business, club, church group, or other organization that you would like to get in front of thousands of people in downtown Fond du Lac, this is a great opportunity for you. The best children's entry will receive $100, and the best adult entry will receive $100 plus the Irish's traveling trophy. Enter today at radioplusinfo.com. It's going to be a great time and a great parade. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you in part by the Fond du Lac Reporter.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today.
Your local Erie agent is Jackson Call Insurance Services, 920-923-4020.
Jerry Ty Roofing would like to thank all the athletes for their efforts in each competition. Jerry Ty Roofing has been in business for 53 years doing residential and commercial roofing. Give us a call at 922-7246. Good luck, high school athletes.
It's Auto Show sale time at Holiday in Fond du Lac.
You know that you're going to get an upfront, aggressive low price.
Big savings on Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Ford, and Mazda.
What great timing to visit Holiday.
It's not your everyday car dealership experience. It's more fun, it's more engaging.
There's no reason to go anywhere else.
Sensational Auto Show offers and savings are yours now at Holiday in Fond du Lac. Wisconsin, it's worth the trip.
There are lots of places you can go buy flooring, but the most trusted name is Tuig Flooring America.
This is Kevin Tuig from Tuig Flooring America in Fond du Lac. Come experience the difference in quality of our products at our store. Whether you're looking for carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and even window treatment, our experienced experts will help you select the best flooring and room design. For almost 70 years, our business was built on better products and an overall better buying experience, and not on sales and cheap products. Tuig Flooring America, we are with you every step of the way.
Highway 41 and 23, Fond du Lac.
So how did you get this gold PS4?
So last week I ran into this guy, Dimitri Two Hands. He used to run with the mob. Anyway, his goons boosted some bullion from the Kemerov vault. But the bars are marked, so they had to melt them down. Now it's in a cookhouse. You know the right guys and have the dinero. People are dipping all sorts of stuff in it. That's how.
Really? Because I heard that you can only win it at Taco Bell.
Grab a quesarito or Volcano Quesarito Big Box for a chance to win a limited edition gold PS4 bundle. There's a winner every 10 minutes.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com, then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck, we got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare, you're never far from good health.
We're back here today on our video stream as well, again at WTCX.com. You can watch this game as we are video streaming tonight's action. 60-51, the Omro team is in control right now, the JV squad. Again, the winner of this game at the varsity contest will have a Flyweight Conference Championship in their case. What it means for Omro is they win the outright conference championship they did beat Laconia last week to at least clinch a share of that championship. But Tyler Goss and Omro, they want the whole thing. WLA, if they can win here tonight, they would win at least they would win a share of the Flyweight Conference Championship, something that they haven't done in a number of years. Welcome back into your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show, 95 and 96.1 here at The Rock. WLA at 13-8 on the season. They are 9-2 in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. They have won 5 out of their last 6 games. The only setback was the Prairie School non-conference game. They lost 50-41. Again, that was back the early part of February. Meanwhile, the Omro Foxes, they've won 9 games in a row. Their last setback was in Rosendale, 76-69. They lost to the Spartans of Laconia back January the 15th. Since that time, again, they've rattled off 9 consecutive wins, including a non-conference win over Wyoming Fremont. Pretty close game there this past Monday, 71-67. The Vikings, they haven't played since last Thursday, where they beat St. Mary's Springs a week ago, 55-34, and we did that game. In that ball game, the Vikings pretty much controlled from the early going all the way through. They were up at the half. They were up at the half in that ball game, 26-18. Then they went on a massive run in the second half, and they really outscored the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers to come away with that win, and that's pretty much been the story for the Ledgers this season of St. Mary's Springs. They would play good and play tight in the first half, and then the second half they wouldn't play that well, and they would have an opportunity to get back into the ball game. Then you look up at the scoreboard, they'd be down by double-digit points. It's happened a number of times to Springs throughout the season, and WLA really took it to them last week Thursday on the ledge to set themselves up for a potential share of the Flyweight Conference Championship. That's what you want, and that's what you want to be doing this time of the season. You want to be playing for something good. You want to be playing for at least a share of the conference championship, and the Vikings are doing that here tonight. There are some games going on that don't have that big of implications. Of course, the teams had the seeding meetings over last weekend, and all the playoff scenarios were put to bed there. And the Vikings, they draw in the playoffs. They draw a 4 seed. They'll be home to Poinet next Tuesday. We'll have that game here on the radio again next week, Tuesday, March the 1st. The Omro Foxes, they're in the same sectional as WLA. The Omro Foxes, they draw on their bottom half of the bracket, they draw the 3 seed, so just a game better than the WLA Vikings in that regard, as Omro is pretty impressive, 19-2 on the season, and they're unranked right now in Division 3, but there's some pretty good competition in Division 3. Again, Omro at 19-2 and unranked. Meanwhile, WLA at 13-8, also unranked in Division 3. We'll pause for a timeout, and we'll come back with more of your extended Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. WLA and Omro tonight on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, home to Lenz Truck, the nation's largest used truck dealer. At Lenz Truck, we sell more used trucks than any other dealership in America. We have over 400 trucks to choose from and sell over 250 trucks per month. You see, the more we sell, the more you save. We buy more, we sell more, you save more. But what people don't know is we finance, which saves you even more.
We got the trucks and Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks!
We need to talk about your future.
Wait,
I'll keep this quick. There's more than one recipe for success. Maybe you already have your heart set on a career. Or maybe you just want to do something. Either way, Moraine Park can help. Don't tune out. Do Moraine Park. Visit our website or call to get started. Moraine.
Welcome back, those of you watching our video stream here tonight at WTCX.com. We thank our sponsors making the broadcast possible here tonight. Holiday Chevrolet, GMC, Buick Cadillac, our pregame show sponsor, Muthig Industries, Ignition Healthcare, Dreyer Collision Concepts, Bob's 151 Transmission Center. I'd like to thank Pioneer Pit Stop, Aurora Healthcare, Anders Auto Parts, American Bank, Jackson Call Insurance, Bauer Chiropractic, and Bauer Physical Therapy, Baker Cheese, Badger Tire, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, MPTC, Fond du Lac Credit Union, the Pump and Pantry, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, Taco Bell, Cornelius on East Johnson and in North Fond du Lac and on Main Street. Also like to thank Berg Homes and Lenz Truck Center along with AirTech. 11 and 11 Burgers and Beignets offering 11% off for students and seniors. Home of 11 Reader's Choice Awards this year, open until 11. The JV won earlier tonight, 60-52, and in favor of the Omro Foxes, the visiting team here tonight. And as you're peeking at your video dial or your video screen, WLA in the blue warm-ups and the Omro Foxes in the maroon shorts and the white warm-ups. We'll take another brief timeout and come back with both head coaches, Tyler Goss for Omro and Jeremiah Hoffman for WLA. This is your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade is coming up Saturday, March 12th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac. If you have a business, club, church group, or other organization that you would like to get in front of thousands of people in downtown Fond du Lac, this is a great opportunity for you. The best children's entry will receive $100, and the best adult entry will receive $100 plus the Irish's traveling trophy. Enter today at radioplusinfo.com. It's going to be a great time and a great parade. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you in part by the Fond du Lac Reporter.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac. And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today.
Your local Erie agent is Jackson Call Insurance Services, 920-923-4020.
Jerry Ty Roofing would like to thank all the athletes for their efforts in each competition. Jerry Ty Roofing has been in business for 53 years doing residential and commercial roofing. Give us a call at 922-7246. Good luck, high school athletes.
There are lots of places you can go buy flooring, but the most trusted name is Tuig Flooring America.
This is Kevin Tuig from Tuig Flooring America in Fond du Lac. Come experience the difference in quality of our products at our store. Whether you're looking for carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and even window treatment, our experienced experts will help you select the best flooring and room design. For almost 70 years, our business was built on better products and an overall better buying experience, and not on sales and cheap products. Tuig Flooring America, we are with you every step of the way.
Highway 41 and 23, Fond du Lac.
In this kind of position, so while you're nervous, you're excited, certainly ready, and can't really wait to get going.
You know, and you take a peek at the last matchup, you losing that ball game in a pretty close fashion, though.
Yeah, I mean, we played pretty well in the first half. Maybe got some things that we don't usually get, hit a few more threes in that game than usual in the first half, had a lead. And then they just kind of wore us down in the second half. Got a lot of points inside, so it'll be important that we fix that and play better interior defense.
Coming off of a win against Fond du Lac St. Mary Springs last week, and you've been on a hot streak as of late. And what's been the difference in your team playing with this hot streak on its hand?
I think they understand that there's a little sense of urgency. The season's definitely coming to an end. Seniors' careers are coming to an end in high school, and we've talked a lot about how do you want people to remember you, and they've put themselves in the position to have a chance to do something that not a lot of people have done at this school, and that's get a piece of a conference championship. So I think that's been part of it, and we've just had some really good practices lately.
Coach, any injuries, any sickness going on?
No, we went through that the last couple weeks before this. Everybody's in good shape. Nobody's got really any nagging cough or anything, so that way we're in good shape.
Coach Jeremiah Hoffman with us here for the Vikings, and we'll look forward to having your playoff run here on the radio too.
That'd be great. Yeah, that's nice if we can find a way to win on Tuesday, get another home game. That's always nice to play at home.
And of course in Division III, and your regional is kind of interesting. Some good competition in there, but you guys have been playing pretty good too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you come out of our half sectional or whatever they call them now, you've played well. We've been playing better. Laconia is a good team, so the 2, 4, and 5 teams are good, but then it's really good from there. You've got Waupun, who's undefeated, Ripon, who is very, very good, and then Omro. So you'll have to play very well to win, and it'll be fun. It's always a lot of fun to match up and see where you are.
And some pretty good games tonight. Waupun plays Ripon tonight, so that's another great game.
Yeah, it's a fun time of year if you like high school basketball.
Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you the postgame.
Thanks.
Jeremiah Hoffman with us, head coach of the Vikings. More after this.
So how did you get this gold PS4?
So last week I ran into this guy, Dimitri Two Hands. He used to run with the mob. Anyway, his goons boosted some bullion from the Kemerov vault. But the bars are marked, so they had to melt them down. Now it's in a cookhouse. You know the right guys and have the dinero. People are dipping all sorts of stuff in it. That's how.
Really? Because I heard that you can only win it at Taco Bell.
Grab a Quesarito or Volcano Quesarito Big Box for a chance to win a limited edition gold PS4 bundle. There's a winner every 10 minutes.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com, then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck, we got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare. You're never far from good health.
Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, home to Len's Truck, the nation's largest used truck dealer. At Len's Truck, we sell more used trucks than any other dealership in America. We have over 400 trucks to choose from and sell over 250 trucks per month. You see, the more we sell, the more you save. We buy more, we sell more, you save more. But what people don't know is we finance, which saves you even more.
Len's Truck,
got the trucks?
Time that you met, do you go back and look at that tape at all and look at their tendencies?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is the type of team that they got, you know, one of the conference's top guards, one of the conference's top big men, and you know, those two guys kind of hurt us last game. They both had 16 and 17, so I kind of went back and you kind of got to look at the things, you know, what can we do to make it a little more difficult on them? We got to make them work harder for their points. We gave up a lot of easy buckets to them, and then we got to, you know, take away the three. We was a little too easy last time, so you know, just making some little adjustments. But other than that, you know, I think if we play with that same style and play some good defense, you know, we should be good.
Coach, you want to be playing your best basketball going into the tournament now, and I feel you are. Do you think so too?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've had a couple of tight games here down the stretch to teams that maybe we should have put in a little, you know, a bigger score up on, but you know, we've had a target on our back with, you know, being 19-2 all year and how well we've played, and you know, every win is a grind. You know, wins are not easy, so I think that's one thing people have to understand, that, you know, the boys, they put a good effort up, and you know, it's just a matter of being consistent. And right now, we're being consistent. We're playing good defense, and we're finding ways to win. So.
Omro Foxes have the Flyweight Conference Championship. Winnebago Woodthorne Academy can get a share of it tonight. Have you talked about that this week?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we kind of use that a little bit as motivation. You know, obviously we're going to come in here. The boys know it's going to be a pretty packed house. WLA is going to throw the kitchen sink at us tonight. You know, they're going for a share of the title, but like I said, we want to be greedy. You know, we accomplished part of our goal. Our main goal was to win it outright. So. You know, I think that's motivation enough for us, and I think the guys are pretty fired up. So.
Travis Pomplin, pretty special player. He's been your leader all season long.
Yeah, he said it. He's a special player. You know, coming from a smaller school, you get guys like that once every 5-10 years. So trying to enjoy every second with him, because at times he makes you as a coach look a little better than maybe what you are. But he does some good things, and he's a tremendous basketball player.
We're talking with Tyler Goss. He's the head coach of the Omro Foxes, and we have more of your pregame show next. Any injuries, Coach?
No, for the most part, we're actually probably the healthiest we've been all year, so we should be good to go.
It was a pleasure chatting with you. Great season by the Omro Foxes. Best of luck.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right. Omro Fox head coach Tyler Goss. More of your pregame show next.
We need to talk about your future. Wait, I'll keep this quick. There's more than one recipe for success. Maybe you already have your heart set on a career. Or maybe you just want to do something. Either way, Moraine Park can help. Don't tune out. Do Moraine Park. Visit our website or call to get started. Moraine Park Technical College, for those driven to do. Hey, hook me up.
Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade is coming up Saturday, March 12th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac. If you have a business, club, church group, or other organization that you would like to get in front of thousands of people in downtown Fond du Lac, this is a great opportunity for you. The best children's entry will receive $100, and the best adult entry will receive $100 plus the Irish's traveling trophy. Enter today at radioplusinfo.com. It's going to be a great time and a great parade. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you in part by the Fond du Lac Reporter.
'95 and '96 won the Rock. Welcome back into your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. Glad you're with us here tonight from WLA as the Omro Foxes come to town to take on the WLA Vikings. WLA wins. They would win a share of the Flyweight Conference Championship, something they haven't done since 2009. That's the last time WLA had either won a share or to the outright conference championship. That year they actually won the whole thing. They went 14-0 in the conference and 24-3 overall. They lost to Racine St. Catharines in the sectional championship that year in a pretty tight ball game. They lost by 14, but it was closer than that down the stretch. Racine St. Catherine's made some free throws actually in that ball game. That seems like a long time ago, 2009. But WLA can break the schneid of that tonight if they can get a share of that Flyweight Conference Championship. The Omro Foxes want the whole thing. They want it outright, as Tyler Goss was talking about that during his interview here tonight. Time to check in with your keys to today's game. Keys to the game, and let's start with the WLA Vikings. We know their strengths, and that is the guard play of Mitch McFarland. That is the post play of Noah Lorenz, 10.3 a game. They're also going to throw Eric Schmitz down there from time to time as well. But last couple of games, Noah Lorenz has had a pretty good showing, especially in that St. Mary Springs game. Reminder that this guy is only a sophomore. So Noah Lorenz playing not like a sophomore, but playing like an upperclassman, playing like a senior on this WLA team. So Omro's going to have to contend with him down low. We'll probably see Justin Kazabuski guarding Lorenz down low in the post. Those guys match up well, 6'6", 6'4". So we'll see when they go man-to-man if the Omro Foxes would match up Kazabuski against Lorenz. Again, we'll probably see that. We'll be checking out Travis Pomplin if he's going to get the assignment of Mitch McFarland. These two guys are the top scorers in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference, and they're both pretty good. McFarland at 17.4 a game. He does have over 1,000 points in his varsity career. So again, congratulations to Mitch McFarland in that regard. He got his 1,000th point about 3 weeks ago in a game on the road. They honored him the next game here at WLA. Again, he's at 17.4 a game, and he's a pretty talented senior for this Vikings team. And they'll have their hands full with Mitch McFarland here tonight. But the Vikings defense, they'll have their hands full with number 34, Travis Pomplin. Pomplin for the Omro Foxes checks in at scoring about 18 a game. So Pomplin can drop and pop. He can step back and shoot the three. He can post up inside. He's a pretty special player for Omro, and players like McFarland and Pomplin don't come along every single year. So when you get those guys, you want to make sure that you're maximizing their potential. And the Vikings and Foxes feel like they've done that all season long. So again, how the defensive assignments roll tonight, McFarland and Pomplin, we'll see how that goes. And tempo will be a big key tonight in the ball game as well. And I think that when you get this big of a game, and I know that the seeding meeting was last weekend, and things are solidified as far as who is playing where and what seed they have, but this is still a big game as far as momentum going into the tournament, and as far, of course, as the conference championship goes. And I think the first couple of minutes of this game will go a long way into determining the winner of this game. Some people projected that Omro would come out and play a pretty fast-paced game here tonight. We'll see if that holds true, or we'll see if the WLA Vikings can slow things down a bit and play their style of basketball and post up Lorenz and work the basketball around to McFarland, find some open shots in there. Joe Herwig, Eric Schmitz providing some scoring as well for this WLA team. So again, tempo will be dictated early going. We'll see which team can dictate tempo and which team, frankly, can handle the pressure of this big game a little bit better. It's going to be a packed house. It is a packed house here at WLA tonight. You can see that on your video screen. So again, tempo and nerves, that'll all play a factor in the ball game here tonight, and we'll see what happens. Should be a good one. We're going to pause for a timeout and come back with more of your Holiday Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac pregame show. This is WLA and Omro on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from. At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today.
Your local Erie agent is Jackson Call Insurance Services, 920-923-4020.
Jerry Ty Roofing would like to thank all the athletes for their efforts in each competition. Jerry Ty Roofing has been in business for 53 years doing residential and commercial roofing. Give us a call at 922-7246. Good luck, high school athletes.
The celebs are coming on out here to watch this big flyweight conference tilt. Of course, Jeff, love your pizza from Eaton's Fresh Pizza, Midwest Overhead Door, a new location. Here we go. Starting lineups for tonight. And they are presented by Baker Cheese. Baker Cheese first string starting lineups. Baker Cheese, get yours today. For the Omro Foxes, they are led in the backcourt by a 6-foot junior guard, number 3, Nate Irk. A 5'11" senior guard, number 10, Isaiah Kilgus. 6'2" senior guard, number 30, Spencer Potrats. A 6'5" senior, averaging on the season 18 a game, number 34, Travis Pomplin. And a 6'4" senior, he's a forward, number 45, Justin Kazabuski. For the WLA Vikings, led by a 6'4" senior, averaging 17.4 a game, number 2, Mitch McFarland. A 5'11" senior guard, number 3, Joe Herwig. A 6-foot senior guard, number 4, Justin Kraus. A 6'3" junior forward, averaging 8.3 a game, number 24, Eric Schmitz. And a 6'6" sophomore, averaging 10.3 a game, number 33, Noah Lorenz. Again for the Omro Foxes, Irk, Kilgus, Potrats, Pomplin, and Kazabuski. And for the WLA Vikings, McFarland, Herwig, Kraus, Schmitz, and Lorenz. WLA is coached by Jeremiah Hoffman, who is in his 8th year at the school. A career varsity mark of 108 and 81. Meanwhile, the Omro Fox is coached by Tyler Goss in his 2nd season as a full-time head coach with the program. He's got a varsity mark of 31 and 13. Waupun trails Ripon at the half, 22-21. Reminder that both of those two teams are in the WLA Regional. And they'll play tonight. They're, of course, from the East Central Conference. Waupun wrapped up that conference last week, so this game tonight is pretty much for bragging rights, number 1. And number 2, it's a cross-area clash. Again, Ripon and Omro, or Ripon and Waupun in that regard. Laconia takes on North Fond du Lac next week, Tuesday, in round number 1 of the WIAA Regionals. Set to tip it up here is Noah Lorenz and number 34, Travis Pomplin. WLA moving to our right across your video screen. Omro to the left. Foxes in the maroon jerseys. WLA in their home whites. A packed crowd here at Viking campus, and the tip goes into the hands of the Omro Foxes. Pulling it up ahead now is Kilgus. Kilgus high on the right-hand side. And a pass out for Kazabuski, goes over on the left-hand side, and he looks for Potrats. Potrats gets cut up on the baseline, goes to Pomplin. Now goes over to Irk. Irk has got it high on the left, right-hand side. Now inside, got stripped on the way up is Kazabuski. Turnover there. by the Omro Foxes. WLA on the other end with it. Mitch McFarland, top of the key. A little man-to-man set here by the Foxes. And Schmitz will pull it back down, goes over on the left-hand side to Kraus, and controlling it now is Joe Harrowig. Harrowig now looks for Kraus in the corner. Kraus off the screen, pulls it back, and goes up top. Schmitz, top of the key. Schmitz goes left side to Lorenz. Lorenz now far wing side, now goes over for Kraus, and he'll leave it over on the left-hand side. Kraus pulling it up near the right elbow and dishes it off, and he'll go to Joe Harrowig. Harrowig will back up, no score, minute in on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Pulling it down, picking up his dribble, goes to Lorenz with it now over on the right-hand side. Lorenz working on Kozabuski, backs him up, throws it up, doesn't go. Rebound taken by the Foxes. And Travis Pomplin comes away with it. Now goes over is Kilgus. Kilgus touching it now. Kozabuski pops out of the screen, comes Irk. Irk now popping it over at Pomplin. Three ball, no good, front of the rim. Taken by Potrats on the rebound. Potrats now gives it up to Irk. Irk to Kilgus. They'll reset the offense. Minute and a half in, no score. Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Kozabuski touching it now. Looks over to Potrats. Posting up as Pomplin. Can't find him now. Will spin and go through the legs of Pomplin out of bounds. Second turnover in as many possessions for the Omro Foxes. Again, no score on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Point guard Joe Harrowig crossing the timeline with it momentarily here. 16-13 left to go in the first. Kraus pops up near wing side. Looks to direct the offense. Schmitz now pops out from the screen. Now goes over on the left-hand side to Harrowig. Harrowig now pops up. McFarland throws up a long two. That one's good for Mitch. 2-0 is your score. Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard in favor of the WLA Vikings. Again, very early in this basketball game so far. Omro Fox is moving toward us here. They control, and Potrats will touch now. Here comes a three ball. That one's no good. Rebound taken by the Vikings. They'll push tempo the other way. Harrowig crossover. Over to the right elbow, hands it off to Schmitz. Schmitz now looking around, finds Kraus. Kraus pops out, Lorenz. Lorenz on the deck with it, spins his way down the right side of the lane, kicks it over to McFarland. Got it. Mitch McFarland's got 4, and the Vikings have a 4-0 lead. 15-20 left to go in the first on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Pulling it up is Irk. That's a long two, and that one's missed. Potrats there for the spin around rebound. No. Irk inside again, goes off the window and in. Nate Irk scoring, and the deficit is cut in half. 3 minutes in, 4-2. And there's Mitch McFarland, and the hoop and the harm goes in. McFarland scoring, and he has 6 points. Actually, they call it on the floor. So, WLA to inbound the basketball. Three minutes in, 4-2 is your score. McFarland touching it now. He's got, again, 4 points, throws it up, doesn't go. Rebound taken by the Omro Foxes. They'll push the tempo ahead. Kilgus now will go over on the left-hand side to Hunter Labs, who checked in. With it now is Kilgus. Kilgus top of the key, pops Walgren, who came in off the bench. Walgren now goes over to Kilgus. Kilgus top of the key, three ball, got it. Big three-point bucket by Max Walgren. And it's a 5-0 run in favor of the Omro Foxes. Deficit now a point. WLA trailing 5-4 on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Right side of the lane. Up for a layup goes Joe Harrowig. And he's got a bucket. WLA lead at 6-5. Kilgus will bounce pass and look for Walgren. Top of the key, goes over on the left-hand side, goes Labs. Labs now looks for Pomplin. Three ball corner, Kilgus, book it. Isaiah Kilgus, who's got a three-point basket, 8-6. 13:50 left to go in the first half on your Ignesian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Here's Schmitz working on him. We'll pass it over to Lorenz. Lorenz gets tied up and he'll turn it over. Kilgus has got it, pushing numbers and tempo the other way. Goes over to Pomplin. Pomplin's charging call. There's an offensive charge on Pomplin, and that will be Travis's first personal foul. That will be the team's second. Coming in off the bench for WLA is Jackson Schrader. And taking a seat is Noah Lorenz. Again, Ripon leading Waupun at the half by a point. .13:30 left to go, 8-6. Omro with the lead. The basketball, Mitch McFarland now dribbling over on the right wing. He'll pass it over to Kraus. Kraus now will look over to Jackson Schrader. Schrader now looks to McFarland, working from the corner to Schmitz. Schmitz right wing, and a traveling call. Second turnover for the Vikings. And Omro also has two turnovers. Approaching the 5-minute mark into the ball game, 8-6. Their score in favor of the Foxes on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Omro looks to throw it away. They do. They get it up ahead. WLA gets tripped on the way up. Schrader got fouled on the floor. Again, a packed house here at the gym. WLA can pull this thing off. They'd get a share of the Flyweight Conference Championship, something they haven't done since 2009. They went undefeated in conference at 14-0 that season. Mitch McFarland touching it over on the left-hand side. McFarland far wing. He'll reset the offense. Schmitz will set a screen and pops out. They can't find him, and McFarland will back up now. Mitch McFarland working on Kilgis. Now they go over on the left-hand side to Jackson Schrader. Schrader gets it tipped around inside, gets it back though. Kraus touching it high on the left-hand side. He'll look for Schmitz, who tries the baseline, tries to go over Omro, and a kick and a reset. Coming in now for the Omro Foxes is Andrew Johnson, number 20. Joe Haraway comes back in for WLA, and Kraus will take a seat. 12:35 left to go in the first half. 8-6, Omro with the lead. And for WLA, Zach Wright is into the ball game now. Controlling it is Mitch McFarland. He'll hand off, and he'll go over to Joe Haraway. Haraway now looks for Schmitz. Schmitz now looks over to Schrader. Schrader, Schmitz, left side. Vikings down by 2 points, 12:15 left to go here. WLA 13-8. The Omro Foxes 19-2. There's McFarland. Bangs off the back of the bracket, no good. Omro Foxes come away with it. And Andrew Johnson controlling now. Johnson nearly gets it taken away by WLA. Vikings tip it, goes out of bounds. Good hustle play by the Vikings, and Omro with the basketball yet. Laconia at 9-3 in the conference. Springs at 6-5. Tipped out of bounds. And the ball stays in the Omro possession. Mayville followed by North Fond du Lac and Lamira. Springs takes on Mayville tonight in the conference, and Lamira is at North Fondy. With the basketball now, they dump it low inside to Omro and can't get it to go. Rebound down low, and there's a foul called. Max Walgren down low to get the rebound, but he got fouled on the way, but he's going to go to the free throw line here for the Foxes. Again, Omro, they'll go 9 deep on the bench. Shot on the way, and that one's good. Last time these two teams met, WLA fell to Omro. Final count of 75-64. Game was closer than that down the stretch, though. 16 for Pomplin in that game. Kilgis had 14. McFarland chipped in 16. Lorenz had 17 for the Vikings. There's a shot by Lorenz, who scores for the first time here tonight. Noah Lorenz with a long 2, and it's 9-8 in favor of Omro on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Some more substitutions coming in now for the Omro Foxes. Potratz comes back in. Kozabuski comes back in, and I think Urk comes back in too. They split last year, these two teams did. Prior to that, Omro swept WLA, and they split the year before that. So it's been a pretty even matchup dating back the last 3-4 years. Prior to that, Omro won a couple of conference championships back in the early part of the 2000s. 9-8, your score Pomplin now. I should say Potratz traveled with it. And there's a turnover by the Omro Foxes. That's number 3 in the ball game. WLA basketball for the Vikings. McFarland's on the court along with Harrowig. And Zach Wright will touch now. Wright will go to McFarland and Lorenz on the court for the Vikings at the 10:50 mark. WLA down by a point. And they'll go over to Jackson Schrader with it. Schrader now goes off the baseline. There is a charging call against WLA. That'll be called on, I believe it was on Harrowig. And that's the first on him, second as a team. If you are viewing tonight's action, listening in, shoot me an email. Let me know where you're listening from. Nick R at WFDL.com. Shoot me an email. Again, Nick R at WFDL.com. They dump it inside for Kazabuski. Goes off the shoe of Wright, out of bounds. Omro basketball again. 9-8, Omro with the lead. And they get it in. Omro Foxes, Labs will touch now. And he'll go to Andrew Johnson. High on the left-hand side extended. Stepping out on him is Joe Harrowig. And stutter stop. And did he travel? Yes, he did. Shot called off. He traveled with the basketball. Omro's 4th turnover of the ball game. Coverage in tonight's game presented in part by your Edward Jones, 5 financial advisors, Dan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, and Jeff Wills of Fond du Lac. Give them a call today. 9-8, Omro with the lead at the home of the WLA Vikings here in Fond du Lac. McFarland's got the basketball now. He's going to try, and he's going to kick it over to Zach Wright. Right on the deck with it. He'll pull it back, and he'll go over on the left-hand side to Harrowig. Harrowig will go to Zach Wright. Wright working his way up from the corner. Top of the key. And now ball fake one way goes Jackson Schrader. They dump it over to McFarland. McFarland goes right to the key. McFarland's got the basketball and looks for Schrader. Lorenz posting up. They can't find him down low. Kazabuski doing a nice job of fronting down there. 9:34 left to go. And they pull it up. Mitch McFarland with a 10-footer on the way. Bangs out. No. Rebound taken by the Foxes. They push ahead to Andrew Johnson. Johnson now has got it. Top of the key. Directing Omro's traffic. A bounce pass for Kazabuski. Kazabuski will feed Labs right of the circle. There's Potratz down low. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by WLA. Zach Wright pushes ahead to McFarland. 9 minutes and change left in the first half. 9-8, Omro with the lead. We've been at this score for a couple of minutes now. They dump it over to Schrader. Schrader goes up, and that one's rejected by Kazabuski. Slapped away by the Omro Foxes. They go up ahead to Labs from the corner. And now Kazabuski pops out. Big man working on Lorenz down the left side of the lane. Got stripped on the way up. Zach Wright diving for it. Goes out of bounds. And possession arrow points toward the white shirts. WLA Vikings with the basketball. Got a good number of viewers tonight on our video stream. Again, at WTCX.com. You can watch this game live, video streamed at our website. 33-28, Springs over Mayville at the half. With the basketball now, WLA, Joe Harrowig will touch. McFarland stepping inside, doesn't get it to go. Skying high for the board is Schmitz. He'll dump it over Wright. 3-ball, no good. Rebound taken by WLA, and no control. Harrowig's got it and loses his defender. Flop doesn't go. Jump ball, bodies on the deck. Possession arrow points toward Omro. 9-8. Ripon leading Waupun 41-30. Again, Waupun ranked number 4 in the state in Division III. And that game is in Ripon tonight. Nothing really at stake in that game. Harrowig now will go to Zach Wright. Schmitz top of the key. Schmitz now passed it, a chest pass over on the right-hand side. And there is a layup, doesn't go. McFarland there for the rebound, got the roll in. McFarland there with the offensive putback. 7:45 left to go. 10-9. is your score. WLA gets the lead back. They go inside to Pomplin. Drew the contact, but prior to that, he walked with it. Travis Pomplin committing Omro's 5th turnover of the basketball game. Again, these Vikings are in the same regional, same sectional as Ripon and Waupun. Omro's in the same sectional as well. And the bottom half of the bracket sits Brown Deer. And yeah, they're pretty good. They're number 3 in the state from wissports.net. Wright will touch now, and he'll work to McFarland in the corner. Mitch off the screen from Lorenz will feed him. Lorenz putting in a move down low, spinning his way, flipping, fading, got it. Lorenz has got 4 points, 12-9, 4-point run in favor of WLA. Labs will touch now, and he'll go over on the left-hand side to Omro, and the foul is called, possession arrow, and they'll stop play here. Want to mention a substitution. Derek Shaney is in to the ball game now for the Omro Foxes. He's number 5. Again, WLA moving to our right. Omro to our left on your video screen here. Omro with the maroon jerseys and the lighter numbers. WLA in the white jerseys, the white pants, and the blue numbers, the home team here tonight. Andrew Johnson's got the basketball. He's working high on the left-hand side with 6:54 left to go. Pops out from the screen is Walgren. Walgren will feed Shaney on the right of the wheel. Now goes over to Labs. Labs pulls up, and they look to Pomplin. Pomplin now pulls it back down. Here's a 3. Got it. There's Hunter Labs with a 3-point bucket. Ends the run at 4. A 4-0 run now, a 4-3 run in favor of WLA, and we got a tie ball game. There's Mitch McFarland, goes high off the glass, doesn't go. Ball is loose. Body's fighting for it, and the ball squirts over in the direction of Justin Krause. And Krause puts it in for the Vikings, and they now are up by 2 points. And there's a foul by the baseline on, I think it's on Lorenz. That's on Lorenz. That's his first. And the team's 4th. Gilgis comes back in for Omro. And Johnson will take a seat. And seeing his first action tonight is Mason Herkstroder, number 10 for the Vikings. Here's Kilgis. Kilgis working down low to Pomplin. Pomplin working his way in the baseline. They flip it up to Kilgis. There's a 3 in front of the iron. No good. Rebound taken by Travis Pomplin. Pomplin will dump it inside, and there's a shot on the way and good from Walgren. Walgren scoring 14-14, your ball game. 5:45 left to go. Ball is tipped around, and they go up ahead. Quickly transition. The other Walgren goes to Pomplin. He walked with it. That's a travel. Omro, another turnover. Pomplin has turned the basketball over a couple of times here. That's the Foxes' 6th turnover of the ball game. Your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard reads 14-14. Very low-scoring game so far, but it's been a pretty good one here from WLA. And there's a pass for Jackson Schroeder. They go to McFarland. There's a long 2 from the corner by Herkstroder. No, but Lorenz is there to clean it up. Lorenz has got 6. McFarland's got 6 for the Vikings. Krause has got 2. Herwig's got 2. And controlling it now, Omro, the other end. Here's Kilgis, long range, bangs off the back of the bracket. Foul is called as players got tied up with it. I think that's on Lorenz. If it is, that's a second. Yes, it is. And that's the Vikings' 5th as a team. Second on him. He'll go to the bench and take a seat. Schmitz checks back in. Keep in mind your trivia contest presented by Taco Bell. That's on the way. Some action down low. Ball gets swatted away. Foul is called underneath, and this is on Omro. Badger Tire halftime show is coming up. Your Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report says we're all clear on that report. Again, thank you to Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy for sponsoring our injury report. Foul was called on Travis Pomplin, his second of the ball game. Omro's fourth as a team. Under 5 to play, 2-point cushion here for the Vikings. McFarland's got it, top of the key, goes down the left side, flipping, fading from the elbow, got it. McFarland's got 8. Vikings have a 4-point lead, 4:41 left to go. Second time the Vikings have gone on a 4-0 run. And Irk has got it now. He will go to Walgren. Walgren dumps it inside for Kazabuski. He got fouled from behind. Schmitz got him from behind. WLA with their 6th foul as a team. And that will put Kazabuski at the free throw line. That's Schmidt's first personal foul. Kazabuski on the season for the Omro Foxes, listed at a 53% free throw shooter. He'll get the first. Second one's on the way. That's his first point of the night, by the way. Coming up, we'll check some more scores from around the area. Second one at the line, and no good. Makes one, misses one. Herkstroder's there for the long rebound. McFarland will touch. There's Mitch, picked up by Andrew Johnson. Goes down the right side. He'll dish it over to Herkstroder. Herkstroder now working his way, and a bounce pass for Mitch. Mitch goes inside the lane, throws it up off the left hand, and a foul is called. Foul is called on the Omro Foxes, and that will be a personal foul on Johnson. That will be the team foul, number 5. And WLA to bring it in. Herkstroder's got the basketball now on the right-hand side and traveled with it, or a foul. No, they give him a foul. Nope, travel, okay. Didn't see a near side official must have pointed that one out as well. Again, pretty good viewers tonight. Thank you so much. Nick R. at WFDL.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know where you're listening from here tonight. 18-15. Vikings with the lead with under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. A late start tonight because the freshmen went to overtime tonight. That's why the time is a little off as far as when we got the broadcast going. Kilgis has got it. Kilgis will feed Walgren. Walgren goes to Hunter Labs. Labs, they go inside. Shot on the way, and that one's good by Isaiah Kilgis. Kilgis, who had 16 the last time they played, he has 5 tonight. Vikings control. There's Eric Schmitz spinning inside the lane. Nice move. Can't get it to go. And Hunter Labs is there for the rebound. Labs will now eye up a 3-point bucket and pulls it back down. Bounce pass taken inside by WLA and swatted away. Foul is called on the Omro Foxes. And the foul is called on Walgren. And teams are playing hard, getting after it here tonight. A close, tight ball game, a defensive battle here tonight. It's not that either team has shot bad. It's just the other team has played pretty good defense and been some turnovers. WLA with 3, Omro with 6 so far. Mitch McFarland throws up a fadeaway, and that one goes in. Guy's a special player. He's got 10. Under 3 to play here in the half. 20-17, WLA with the lead. Kazabuski now will feed Johnson. Johnson goes inside to Potratz. Potratz loses it on the baseline, gets it back and regathers. Johnson, lefty 3-ball. Foul called. Foul is called on Potratz, I believe. No, they call it on Schroeder down low. Foul called on him. That's his second. And that will put Potratz at the free throw line for the Omro Foxes. Misses the front end of a bonus, but Kazabuski gets it back and throws up a mid-range shot. No. Herkstroder goes hard with it and traveled. good effort there. Just lost his footing for a moment, went down hard. And it looks good from the angle, but timeout taken on the court as the Vikings up by 3 with 2:33 left to go here in the first half. Coming back after this is high school boys basketball tonight on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
It's Auto Show sale time at Holiday in Fond du Lac.
You know that you're going to get an upfront, aggressive low price.
Big savings on Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Ford, and Mazda.
What great timing to visit Holiday.
It's not your everyday car dealership experience. It's more fun, it's more engaging.
There's no reason to go anywhere else.
Sensational Auto Show offers and savings are yours now at Holiday in Fond du Lac. Wisconsin, it's worth the trip.
Back here on 95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video streaming this game as well at WTCX.com. Under 2:30 to play here in the first half. Vikings up by 3 points. Kilgus has got the basketball, now looks for Kazabuski. Kazabuski back to Kilgus. Kilgus will feed Labs for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Herkstroder. And he'll go ahead to McFarland. McFarland crosses the line with it. Vikings running the offense. Omro, the Foxes in that man-to-man defensive set. And Herkstroder's got the basketball, looks for Schmitz. Schmitz ball fake and now dribbles to the left wing. Go to Herkstroder with the basketball now for the Vikings. Herkstroder trying the baseline, got to pull it back up and go to Schmitz. Schmitz has got it, the left-hand side, and he'll look for Jackson Schrader. Schrader now will pull it back down and go to Herkstroder with it. Right wing, he'll feed McFarland, top of the key. McFarland dribbling with the right hand, and he'll dump it over on the right-hand side to Kraus. Kraus now pulling up from 3. That one bangs out. Rebound taken by Schrader. And kick out of bounds. WLA still retains possession of the ball. Mayville trailing Springs by 2 points. That's in the second half. Under 90 to play here in the first half. 20-17. Foul is called on the right side. Schrader's third personal foul, that is. And that will put Omro again at the free throw line. Omro, the Foxes at 19-2, WLA at 13-8. Correction, foul was called on WLA in the backcourt there, so they'll just give the possession arrow and the ball toward the Omro Foxes. With it down, shot, 3 ball, and that one is up and good by Kazabuski. He's got 4 points, and we got a 20-20 ball game in favor of the WLA Vikings with the basketball on the far end. Here's Kraus with it, and he'll go to Schmitz. Schmitz now eyes up a 3 and puts it on the deck. Backs up behind the 3-point line, and he'll hand off over on the right-hand side for John O'Connor, who checked in. O'Connor looks to Schmitz. Schmitz back to O'Connor to McFarland, left of the center circle. McFarland now works his way inside, throws it up from the free throw line, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, off of Omro. And WLA basketball. 33 seconds left to go. A packed house here at WLA tonight. WLA could pull it off. They'd win a share of the Flyaway Conference crown. If Omro wins, they win the outright conference championship. And a foul called there on the Omro Foxes. Andrew Johnson, the guilty party there. Vikings are in the bonus situation. McFarland's at the free throw line. And Mitch on the season is a 72% free throw shooter. WLA takes on Poinet next week Tuesday in the regional quarterfinal. Mitch misses the first. Omro will take on Lamira at home in regional quarterfinal play. Again, the regional start next week Tuesday. 20 seconds left to go. Omro Foxes get it inside. There's Potrach will spin, and he'll find Irk. Irk now back to Potrach, down low off the window and in. And Potrat's scoring there. He's got a bucket. 3 seconds left to go. McFarland will go coast to coast and throw it in for a layup. No. And that will be the end of the first half with the WLA Vikings trailing Omro 22-20 on your Ignition Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back with your Badger Tire halftime report on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
There are lots of places you can go buy flooring, but the most trusted name is Tuig Flooring America.
This is Kevin Tuig from Tuig Flooring America in Fond du Lac. Come experience the difference in quality of our products at our store. Whether you're looking for carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and even window treatment, our experienced experts will help you select the best flooring and room design. For almost 70 years, our business was built on better products and an overall better buying experience, and not on sales and cheap products. Tuig Flooring America, we are with you every step of the way.
Highway 41 and 23, Fond du Lac.
So how did you get this gold PS4?
So last week I ran into this guy, Dimitri Two Hands. He used to run with the mob. Anyway, his goons boosted some bullion from the Kemerov vault. But the bars are marked, so they had to melt them down. Now it's in a cookhouse. You know the right guys and have the dinero. People are dipping all sorts of stuff in it. That's how.
Really? Because I heard that you can only win it at Taco Bell.
Grab a Quesarito or Volcano Quesarito Big Box for a chance to win a limited edition gold PS4 bundle. There's a winner every 10 minutes.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com, then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck, Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
Jerry Ty Roofing would like to thank all the athletes for their efforts in each competition. Jerry Ty Roofing has been in business for 53 years doing residential and commercial roofing. Give us a call at 922-7246. Good luck, high school athletes.
Back here at WLA, where the Vikings trail the Omro Foxes 22-20. Pretty good ball game here tonight from WLA. Again, the stakes are if Omro wins, they win the outright Flyweight Conference Championship. If WLA can knock off the Foxes, the Vikings would have a share of the Flyweight Conference Championship. Your halftime report is sponsored by Badger Tire. Badger Tire, get yours today over the big bridge on Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. Soon to come, we'll have your Taco Bell trivia. A shot to win some tacos, courtesy of Taco Bell. Your 96-second Taco Bell sports ticker. Let's bring you some finals of basketball scores. Kimberly downed Fond du Lac tonight, 71-55. Beaver Dam, the boys team, up 45-38 with 3:57 left to go. Ripon leads Waupun with under a minute to play, 52-44. So it looks like the Waupun Warriors will end the regular season with a loss. And Waupun previous to tonight was 21-0. Meanwhile, the Marcus and Hornets lead the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers 47-36. That one is about 5 minutes left to go in the second half. Marcus and they're another team that's doing pretty good. They have a 1 seed in Division 4. They're trying to remain unbeaten in on their season and trying to end the regular season again unbeaten here tonight. Last that we heard, the St. Mary Springs Ledgers were leading by a couple of points over North Fond du Lac, or over Mayville, excuse me. That game being played in Mayville tonight. The other game of the Flyweight Conference, Lemira, they take on North Fond du Lac over in North Fondy again tonight. We're at the half, 22-20 is your score in favor of the Omro Foxes, the away team here tonight. And time to win some tacos, courtesy of Taco Bell. Get yours today. Here's a trivia question. 929-9600, the number. Again, 929-9600 to win some tacos from Taco Bell here tonight. Name the last time that the WLA Vikings at least won a share or the whole thing outright in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. So the last time that WLA either held a share or the entire conference championship, the last time they were on top of the Flyway, what year was it? That's your trivia question. 929-9600. 929-9600. That's your trivia question here. We'll pause for a timeout, come back with your second half after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock and video streamed at WTCX.com.
Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade is coming up Saturday, March 12th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac. If you have a business, club, church group, or other organization that you would like to get in front of thousands of people in downtown Fond du Lac, this is a great opportunity for you. The best children's entry will receive $100, and the best adult entry will receive $100 plus the Irish's traveling trophy. Enter today at radioplusinfo.com. It's going to be a great time and a great parade. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you in part by the Fond du Lac Reporter.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from. At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deals.
Our best service.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Hablamos español.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
back here at WLA, where the Omro Foxes lead the WLA Vikings 22-20. Badger Tire, they sponsor our halftime. Again, Badger Tire, get yours today. Your trivia question, need to know the last time that WLA won the Flyweight Conference championship. And we had a lot of guesses, but incorrect guesses so far. We'll give you the answer later on here. Isaiah Kilgus with 5 points, 6 for Max Walgren off the bench. For WLA, as we begin here, Mitch McFarland chipped in 10. Herwig has 2, Kraus has 2, and Noah Lorenz with 6 points. Again, Vikings trail by 2 as we begin the second half of play. Irk, Kilgus, Potratz, Pomplin, Kezabuski with the lineup now. McFarland, Herwig, Kraus, Schmitz, and Lorenz with the lineup on the floor right now. One more time, Robert, the winner, if I could have that. 3 ball on the way, and that one's good by Joe Herwig. They answer. Al Cederholm is our winner of halftime trivia. Yeah, 2009, 2010, Vikings won the conference at 14-0. They won the whole thing outright. They lost. Pomplin down low. He'll bang it in. They lost in the sectional championship to Racine St. Catharines. They were on the doorstep of state. They lost that ball game. They went 24-3 that season. Vikings come up short there. The Omro Foxes are up right now by 4 points. 27-23. Down low again, doesn't go. Rebound taken, slapped around, and the Vikings come away with it. McFarland's got the basketball now, and they'll feed Herwig. Herwig working from the low corner. Now looks back to Mitch McFarland. McFarland on the deck with it. Looks to run the offense here for the Vikings, who trail by 4, just underway here in the second half. Badger Tire, thank you, to Taco Bell as well. Lorenz will touch top of the key, and he'll go to Joe Herwig. Herwig now right side of the lane, too hard. And Kilgus comes away with it to the other end. Kilgus now pulling it back down from the baseline. Ball tipped around. Vikings try to get it back, and Omro gets it back. And there goes Irk for a right-handed layup, and good. That is Irk. And his 4th point tonight. 2 each half. Biggest lead of the night is going to Omro with 6. 15:42 left to go. McFarland throwing up a nice-looking shot. Can't get it to go, though. And the Omro Foxes come away with it. Kilgus touches it now. Kilgus directing traffic. 29-23. Foxes with the lead here from WLA. Spencer Potratz has got it in the corner. Now goes to Kezabuski. Kezabuski goes to Irk, right of the circle. He'll hand off to Kilgus. Kilgus goes inside the lane, now backs up, and he's working on WLA. Hand off to Irk. Irk now from the right elbow. Dribbles, now goes to Kezabuski down the right side of the lane. He gets it rejected by Lorenz. Lorenz will push tempo, and he'll hand off to McFarland. McFarland feeds Kraus, who got it stripped on the way up. Or Herwig got it stripped on the way up there. So Lorenz along 2, no. Ball tipped out of bounds. Pomplin is going to get drilled with another foul. And going to the line is Mitch McFarland, who had position down low. And Pomplin fouled him. What a body, a little too much contact there. They said they got him on the arm on the way up. And McFarland, again, a 72% free throw shooter. And he misses, or makes the first. He missed the lone free throw attempt he had in the first half. Missed the front end of a bonus. Lead is 5 for the Foxes. McFarland got it to go. 2 of 3 is Mitch. Some substitutions as Derek Shaney comes in. And also Walgren comes in as well. Walgren's had a pretty nice ball game with 6 points, pacing Omro and scoring. And the Foxes have it now, moving to a far side here in the gym of WLA. And Walgren will now touch. And he'll go over to Labs. Labs now to Pomplin. Pomplin goes into a double team. Charging is going to be the call. It is an offensive charge against the Foxes, and the ball's coming the other way. And the foul is called on Pomplin. That is his 4th personal foul. Again, he only has 2 points. He's the leading scorer for the Omro Foxes, and he's going to sit down for a time being. He's got 4 personal fouls. And he's on the bench right now for the Foxes, and can't afford to have that, but what else is he going to do? Schmitz is going to touch now on the left-hand side, and popping out is McFarland. McFarland doing the left side of the lane, got it to go. There's Mitch McFarland who rolls it in. Mitch has got 4 for the half and 14 for the ball game. They dump it down low, intended for Shaney, tipped out of bounds, WLA. Nice defense to sink down low on the weak side. Omro. Kilgis will inbound the basketball. It is right now a mini 4-0 run. Vikings have gone on a couple of 4-0 runs in this ball game. It's been tight the whole way. And there's a foul. And Potratz got fouled on the way up, and he's going to go to the line. Again, the ball game has been tight the entire way. It's a 2-point ball game with 14:07 left to go here in the second half. The free throw line is Potratz. Right hand, that's too hard. Bangs out. Again, Waupun, the 1 seed in this regional. Ripon in there in the regional. They're the 2. Laconia takes on North Fond du Lac. Poynette and WLA next Tuesday. So it's possible WLA could play Laconia a week from tomorrow night in the regional semifinal. Potratz got 1 of 2 to go. 3-point Fox lead. And now from the mid-post, here goes Lorenz, working over the top and got it to go. There's Noah Lorenz. He's got 8. And it's a 30-29 ball game. From the corner, Shaney 3 doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by the Vikings. Vikings, McFarland touching it now, working on Kilgis, goes right by him, blows past them, up and in. Mitch McFarland has tonight 16. 13-20 left to go. Vikings reclaim the lead at 31-30. They dump it inside to Walgren. Walgren spinning his way over Lorenz, and a foul is called. And a little too much body by Noah Lorenz in the low block. Foul is called on Noah. I think that's his 3rd. Yeah, it is. And he's got to be careful as well. And let's see if Hoffman leaves him out there. He does. Jeremiah Hoffman in his 8th season at the school. Varsity mark of 108-81. Shaney got fouled on the way up. And there's another foul called. And foul is called on Joe Harrowig. That's his 3rd as well. So some players in foul trouble. Lorenz has got 3. Schrader's got 3. Harrowig's got 3 for the Vikings. Shaney's at the line. There's a shot on the way, and that one's no good. Listening into the broadcast here tonight or viewing tonight's action, shoot me an email. It is nickr@wfdl.com. Hashtag RP Sports. Thanks to Amanda. Thanks to Jacob. And thanks to Robert for helping out engineer the broadcast here tonight. Missing it is Shaney. 31-30 yet. And McFarland puts on the same move again. McFarland's got 18 tonight. And it's a run for the Vikings. Tyler Goss chooses not to take a timeout. Johnson will feed to the left-hand side, and there's a nice 3-point bucket that's taken by Hunter Labs. Labs with a 3, timeout on the floor. We'll step aside for a timeout. 33 all. Back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
No regrets.
If only she'd parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. at rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today.
Your local Erie agent is Jackson Call Insurance Services, 920-923-4020.
It's Auto Show sale time at Holiday in Fond du Lac.
You know that you're going to get an upfront, aggressive low price.
Big savings on Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Ford, and Mazda.
What great timing to visit Holiday.
It's not your everyday car dealership experience. It's more fun, it's more engaging.
There's no reason to go anywhere else.
Sensational Auto Show offers and savings are yours now at Holiday in Fond du Lac. Wisconsin, it's worth the trip.
Back here at WLA, where the Vikings and Foxes are tied at 33 apiece on your Ignesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Randolph won tonight, beating Partyville 67-43 on senior night. Senior night here. There's Mitch McFarland from the corner. Throws up an air ball shot there and taken back by Irk, who goes the other way with it. Kilgus pops out. He'll touch it high on the left-hand side. Kilgus far side wing, a bounce pass to Walgren, top of the key. Lorenz working on him, and he'll pass it over to Labs. Labs to Kilgus. Walgren, 3-ball. No good. Rebound taken by McFarland. There's Mitch. Mitchell puts ahead with it, goes to Schmitz. Schmitz dumps it for Lorenz out of bounds. Vikings turn it over, and we've played 6 minutes here in the second half. Again, it's a 33-33 ball game. "12 minutes left to go. Ripon toppled Waupun tonight. First loss of the year for Waupun. They lose 59-49 tonight. And a bounce pass. Kilgus gets it tipped around. Johnson controls. Back to Kilgus. Tries the baseline. He gets cut off. Pulls it down and intercepted by McFarland. McFarland's got himself the other way. Throws up a reversal layup. Doesn't go. And there's a tip in by Schmitz. Schmitz down low to answer, 35-33. Kilgus has got the basketball, now goes for Walgren. Walgren goes to Labs on the left-hand side. They dump it inside and kick it over to Labs again. Labs putting a move on Schmitz, got tied up on the baseline. Stop a play, foul is called. I believe that is on Zach Wright, that's his first. Team's fourth with 11:14 left to go. 35-33. The Vikings with the lead. They pass it over to Walgren. Walgren's got the basketball now, goes to Kilgus. Kilgus touching it, top of the key, goes over on the left-hand side. Shot, 3-ball, too hard, or too soft. Rebound taken by Schmitz. Schmitz high on the right-hand side. Schmitz crossover dribble, working, dumping it over on the left-hand side to Kraus. Kraus back up top to Mitch. Mitch goes over to Jackson Schrader's got the basketball, looks for Zach Wright. Lefty, 3-ball, no good. Rebound taken by Kraus. Kraus, a bounce pass for Jackson Schrader. Schrader right side of the lane, dumps it down low for Mitch. Can't hold on to it. Ball is loose. Bodies on the deck. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to your near side of the screen. WLA basketball. Shaney comes back in, as does Potratz. Kimberly upbeat Fond du Lac tonight in a pretty good fashion. Pretty good win by pretty good effort by the Fond du Lac Cardinals, but Kimberly comes out on top tonight. They whip it away in the backcourt, and chasing it down is Zach Wright. Wright now looks for Schrader. Schrader pulls it over to Lorenz. Lorenz back to Schrader. 3-ball. That one's no good. Rebound tipped around. Lorenz and McFarland battled for it. The Omro Foxes come away with it. 10:30 left to go. 2-point cushion for the home team Vikings. Bounce pass for Kazabuski. Kazabuski will feed Shaney right of the wheel. Now dumps it down low. Flipping, fading, baseline. No good. Rebound taken. Down low. Foul is called. This one might be on Kazabuski. It is. That's his first personal foul. Vikings up by 2. We've been at this score 35-33 for a little while here. A couple of minutes in the ball game. And Vikings controlling offense. Joe Herwig's got the basketball now. Herwig will hand off to Mitch McFarland. McFarland trying the right side of the lane. Got it to go. Mitch McFarland's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 tonight. 37-33. 4-0 run for the 4th time tonight. Vikings have gone on that mini 4-0 run. Ball fake now goes down the lane, throws up a layup, doesn't go, gets his own rebound and scores. There is Nate Erk. Erk's got 6 tonight. Stops the bleeding at a 4-0 run, 9:30 left to go. And Joe Herwig will touch now, and he'll hand off to Schrader. Schrader goes to McFarland. McFarland backs up top of the key. Resetting the offense are the Vikings. And he'll go over on the right-hand side to Herwig. Herwig touches it high on the right-hand side, puts a move inside on Erk and spins his way, and he's got to give it up to Zach Wright. Back to Schrader. We'll have all of WLA's playoff games on the radio coming up on Tuesday, beginning with their Poynette home game here. Mitch McFarland working on Johnson. Can't shake him. He's got to dish it up. He's got to leave it for Herwig. Herwig resetting the offense. This possession going about a minute so far. Vikings have yet to find a shot. McFarland off the screen from Lorenz and throws it up. Got it to go. McFarland's got 22, and the Vikings lead is pushed back up to 4. Good possession by the Vikings. They were patient. They waited for a shot, and McFarland finally got it to go. He's had the hot hand here tonight so far. And Shaney will now touch over on the left-hand side to Potratz. Throws it up high off the glass. No good. Ball is bounced around. Ripped back by the Foxes. Shaney touches it on the left-hand side and looks for Potratz. And there's a shot on the way, and that one is no good by Spencer Potratz. Gets his own rebound, goes up and scores. Actually, that's Shaney. Shaney with the score there. 39-37, under 8 to play. Coming up, we will have your Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Crossover dribble by Herwig, runs into Erk and got to give it up top to Schrader. Schrader looks at Herwig, 3, bangs out, no. Mitch McFarland skies high for it. Ball is tipped around. Potratz there to rip it away. Potratz passes it up to Erks on the left-hand side. Erk now controlling and backing up. Off the screen from Potratz, Ertz touches it top of the key. Ertz now crossover dribble, looks for Kazabuski, and he'll feed Shaney. Shaney back top of the key. Here's Erk putting it on the deck, working his way to the left elbow and throws it over to Kazabuski. Kazabuski to Johnson. Johnson dribbling with the right hand. Under 7 minutes and change left to go. 39-37, Vikings with the lead. Shaney's got it. Right wing. There's a 3 by Potratz. No good. But a foul is going to be called on the Omro Foxes. I think that one's on Erk. And possession error points toward the Vikings. Keep in mind that Travis Pomplin, who only has 2 points, comes back in, but he's got 4 fouls. He'll see action again. He'll want to be careful because one more and he's out. Schmitz will touch now. A pass for Herwig right of the wheel. Joe Herwig looking down low. McFarland goes high and kisses it off the glass. McFarland catches it in the low block and went right away to the rack. 41-37, Viking lead pushed back up to 4. Kazabuski now looks over to Potratz. Potratz got cut off on the baseline, now goes over to Kilgus. Kilgus now got cut off as well. Pomplin will touch, and he'll flip it to Kazabuski. That one's no good. That one's too hard off the glass by Omro. 41-37, WLA with the lead. A little over 6 to go. WTCX.com. Welcome those of you viewing tonight's action and, of course, listening on the radio here. Noah Schmitz will touch it now. Eric Schmitz will touch it for the Vikings, and he'll go to Mitch McFarland. McFarland now spinning his way to the free throw line, and he'll give it up to Krause. Krause back to Schmitz. Ball fakes one way and puts it on the deck, and he got stripped on the way up. And the Vikings come away with it now. Vikings loose ball, and possession arrow points toward. If they do jump it, yeah, it does. It points toward Omro. Coming in for the Foxes is Walgren and Labs. Foxes basketball under 6 to play, 41-37. Again, Fond du Lac lost to Kimberly tonight. Waupun, they lost by 10 to Ripon. That's Waupun's first setback of the season. 41-37. With it now is Potratz. A bounce pass in low for Pomplin. Pomplin got fronted by WLA, but they got a little too much contact down low in the block. Foul was called, I think, on Schmitz. Schmitz second. 5:32 left to go in this basketball game. Again, if Omro wins, they win the outright Flyweight Conference Championship. WLA can share it with Omro if they can get a win tonight. 5:24 left to go. Going hard to the rack is Potratz, and a foul called on McFarland. McFarland wanted Potratz to run out of real estate, but he got him on the arm before he stepped on the end line. That's Mitch's first. Team foul number 6. Keep in mind that fouls may play a factor coming up down the stretch here. And just like that, the Omro Foxes throw it away on the imbalance pass. Omro will throw the basketball away, and we have, again, 41-37 your score on your Ignition Bone and Joint House scoreboard. 5:18 left to go. Keep in mind, we have hockey on Saturday. Waupun takes on University School in the sectional championship. That is actually in Fond du Lac here at the Blue Line at 5 o'clock. That game is on our sister station, FM 103.3 and AM 1170. Popping out as Mitch McFarland goes down the right side of the lane, throws up a 10-footer, got it. McFarland again heating up here. Been hot all game long. 43-37, WLA's largest lead of the night. Foxes have led by 6. WLA now leads by 6. And there is Kilgis. Kilgis now looks over to Walgren. There's Pomplin with a long shot. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken by Walgren down low. He got fouled. And Max Walgren will go to the free throw line here for the Omro Foxes. Walgren is a 63% free throw shooter. This is the final game of the regular season. Shot on the way, and that one is good. Remember when we did WLA's, we did their first game of the season. We did their game at Campbell Sport November 24th. Vikings lost that game against Campbell Sport Cougar. Shot on the way, and that one's good. Campbell Sport having a down year this year, but again, that was the first game of the season. And Vikings have come a long way since that first game of the year. 43-39, 4:33 left to go. We'll pause for a timeout. Back with more on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
There are lots of places you can go buy flooring, but the most trusted name is Tuig Flooring America.
This is Kevin Tuig from Tuig Flooring America in Fond du Lac. Come experience the difference in quality of our products at our store. Whether you're looking for carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and even window treatment, our experienced experts will help you select the best flooring and room design. For almost 70 years, our business was built on better products and an overall better buying experience, and not on sales and cheap products. Tuig Flooring America, we are with you every step of the way.
Highway 41 and 23, Fond du Lac.
'95 and 96.1 The Rock. Back with you here tonight. Nick Rush on your radio. Thanks to Robert back at the station. Thanks to Amanda. Thanks to Jacob for helping us out tonight. The video stream team is here. We will have radio coverage of these Vikings in their playoff push next week, Tuesday. They have a home game against Point Net. McFarland's got the basketball now, throws up another shot from that same spot. That one doesn't go. Schmitz down low to get it and to clear out. 4:15 left to go. The largest lead by the Vikings or the Foxes has been 6. Vikings now lead by 4. Approaching 4 minutes left in this Flyweight Conference basketball game. Omro takes it. They take the conference championship. WLA can win it. They would share with the Foxes. And there is a 5-second call on WLA. So a turnover by the Vikings. Jeremiah Hoffman not impressed at the call right now against WLA. Omro comes away with the basketball with under 4 to play. This broadcast presented in part by your Edward Jones financial advisor, Stan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson, Steve Millen, Doug Scheierman, Jeff Wills of Fond du Lac. Give them a call today. Again, 3:45 left to go here in the ball game. There's a three-pointer from Kilgus, and that one's up and good. Three-pointer by Kilgus. We got 43-42. 5-0 run by the Omro Foxes. McFarland's got it on the left-hand side, near wing. McFarland pivoting around. He's got to give it up to Kraus. Kraus goes to Joe Herwig with it. 3:18 left to go. Herwig top of the key. He'll leave it for McFarland. Got fouled. Mitch got fouled on the floor. The shot went in, but the officials say it was on the floor before the shot. Foul was called on Kilgus. That is his third. And Mitch McFarland got fouled there. The Omro Foxes are not in the bonus yet. They have one more foul to give before they'd go into the bonus with 7. They have 5 right now. 3:14 left to go. 43-42. Mitch McFarland has the basketball near side wing. McFarland putting a move on. They dump it over to Schmitz. Schmitz thought about it, pulls it back down. Schmitz inside the lane, spinning up and under off the glass. No, but a foul is called. Foul is called on the Omro Foxes, and that is on Walgren. That's Walgren's second. One more for Omro. That puts WLA into the bonus. Omro's already into the bonus thanks to the WLA 7-team fouls. Schmitz misses the first of 2. Schmitz has got 2 points. Mitch McFarland's got 26 tonight. 10 came in the second half, or 10 came in the first half, 16 in the second half. 3:03 left to go. Shot out of the way, and that one is no good by Schmitz. He misses both of them. Omro, they can take the lead with a 2-point basket. 43-42, under 3 to play. Labs has got it to Kilgus. Kilgus now looks to Shaney. Shaney back to Kilgus. Backing up now with 2:40 left to go. 43-42. Bounce pass for Kazabuski. And they lose it. Mitch McFarland there with the basketball out of the turnover. McFarland now going down the right side of the lane, throws it up too hard. Pomplin is there for the rebound. 2:30 left to go. Vikings up by a point and looking for a share, sniffing a share of the Flyaway Conference Championship. Great game from WLA tonight. The largest lead by both teams has been 6. He got fouled on the way up, but the officials don't call it, but down low, Kazabuski drew some contact down there. No call by the official, and Omro takes the lead back with 2 minutes left to go. Kraus has got the basketball now. Kraus looks for Eric Schmitz. Schmitz now will control, and he'll feed Herwig. Herwig's got it left of the center circle. Herwig top of the key with 1:45 left to go. Jeremiah Hoffman wants to talk things over. He'll call a timeout. We'll take a timeout, just a 30-second timeout. Back after this. This is high school basketball on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
So how did you get this gold PS4?
So last week I ran into this guy, Dimitri Two Hands. He used to run with the mob. Anyway, his goons boosted some bullion from the Kemerov vault. But the bars are marked, so they had to melt them down. Now it's in a cookhouse. You know the right guys and have the dinero. People are dipping all sorts of stuff in it. That's how.
Really? Because I heard that you can only win it at Taco Bell.
Grab a Quesarito or Volcano Quesarito Big Box for a chance to win a limited edition gold PS4 bundle. There's a winner every 10 minutes.
Or Vikings trail, 44-43 with 1:45 left to go on your Ignatian Bone and Joint House scoreboard. Out of timeout. Again, Omro, if they win the Flyaway Conference Championship outright. If WLA can knock them off, the Vikings would share the title with the Foxes. Foxes stamped their ticket to the Flyweight Championship with the win last week over Laconia. Mitch McFarland's got it. Who else is going to touch the basketball in this situation? He's got 26 tonight. Haraway's got it high on the right-hand side. A bounce pass for Mitch. Goes up and under the baseline. No. Can't get it to go because the Buskies there for the rebound for the Omro Foxes. Kilgus has got the basketball. A bounce pass for Johnson with 1:19 left to go. Touching it now is Labs. Labs to Kilgus. Kilgus looks for Pomplin and out of bounds off of Omro. Coach Tyler Goss wanted a foul call. Doesn't get it. A lot of contact on the floor. Again, no foul call by the official. And we have 60 seconds, 65 left to go. 44-43. WLA trailing Omro, under a minute to play now. Kraus has it on the right-hand side. He looks for Schmitz. Schmitz touching it now to, and they throw it away. WLA threw it away. Joe Haraway was guarded on the left-hand side, and cutting to the other side was Schmitz. He thought he was going to cut one way. He went the other, and the WLA Vikings throw it away. 44-43 Omro. 42 seconds left to go. Kilgus has it, and a timeout taken by Tyler Goss. We will take a timeout. Coming back after this, high school basketball, 44-43 Omro. Back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com. Then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck, Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
High school basketball tonight on 95 and 96.1 The Rock is presented in part by Muthic Industries, Ignition Healthcare, Dreyer Collision Concepts, and Bob's 151 Transmission Center. 40 seconds left to go. Foul by Kraus in the backcourt on Kilgus. We'll see if WLA chooses to foul. They do. Instead of working on Omro down the stretch. They vote and they choose to foul to try to get the basketball back and hope that Kilgus can miss a free throw or two. It is a bonus. So Kilgus is at the free throw line. He'll get a 1-and-1. Got to be ready to rebound if he misses. Kilgus at the free throw line for the Omro Foxes. 1-and-1 bonus. Kilgus at the line, shot on the way, and that one is no good. WLA with the basketball, and they're still alive. 44-43, 32 seconds left to go. McFarland's got it, left side of the lane, kicks it over, and a foul. A foul is called, and that is going to put WLA at the free throw line. Mitch McFarland shooting free throws. He's a 72% free throw shooter. He has 26 tonight. Coming in now is Jackson Schrader. Lorenz will take a seat. And they're chanting the pressure chant here. Shot on the way by Mitch. Nothing but net. Tie ball game. 44-44. 30.7 to play. McFarland's got 27 tonight. Shot on the way by Mitch McFarland. It's on the way, and that one is no good. He missed it too hard. WLA gets the rebound back. Ball is loose, ripped away by the Omro Foxes. Kozabuski's got it. And there's a foul called. in the back, or a timeout taken to the backcourt. Not a foul, but a timeout. 30-second timeout by Omro. We'll step aside for this 30-second break. Back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare. You're never far from good health.
Omro and WLA tied at 44 apiece on your Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Mitch McFarland misses the second of two shots at the free throw line. And the Vikings were up by as many as 6. Omro, they were up by as many as 6 as well in this exciting basketball game. One to remember here tonight for a share of the Flyaway Conference Championship. Here we go, 22 seconds left to go. Omro with the basketball now, crossing the timeline. With it is Kilgus, 17 seconds left to go. Kilgus has it, cross steps out on him. 12 seconds left to go. They're going to play for one final shot. Tyler Goss called for it. 44-44, 6 seconds left to go. Got the basketball as Kilgus. Kilgus working on Kraus. 3 seconds left to go. Kilgus throws it up off the window. No good. And we're going to overtime. They wanted one final shot. Kilgus got some separation down the right side of the lane. He threw up an off-balance shot. It went too hard off the window. And we are playing some more basketball. How about free hoops tonight from WLA? Back after this on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. Free hoops tonight from WLA. Been one heck of a ball game. Why end it now, right? 44-44 on your Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Jeremiah Hoffman calling the troops over, as is Tyler Goss. They have a little difficulty with the scoreboard and putting up the score here. They have the point totals up there. McFarland's got 27 tonight. The next closest Viking is Lorenz with 8. Pacing the Omro Foxes tonight, it's been pretty balanced. Max Walgren has 8 points, 6 for Hunter Labs tonight. Their leading scorer, Travis Pomplin, 2 points, 4 fouls. He can see action here in the overtime period, but he's got to be careful again with four personal fouls in that regard. Special thanks to Dreyer Collision Concepts, Bob's 151 Transmission Center, Pioneer Pit Stop, American Bank, Jackson Call Insurance, Bauer Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Baker Cheese, Badger Tire, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, MPTC, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Radom & Stone, Taco Bell, 11 and 11 Burgers and Beignets, and more. Special thanks to Holiday Chevrolet, Buick, GMC Cadillac. Jeff Nickel in the house from Midwest Overhead Door and Eaton's Fresh Pizza tonight. Jeff was helping me along through the broadcast to my left. I offered him color commentary. He said no thanks tonight. So here we go. 44-44 and 4 minutes on the overtime period. Here we go. Tip goes into the hands of the Omro Foxes. Kilgus has got the basketball. A bounce pass for Kazabuski. Kazabuski goes over on the left-hand side for Labs. Labs dumps it down low to Pomplin. Got rejected on the way up by the WLA Vikings. Mitch McFarland's got it. Spins his way, throws it up off the glass and scores. What a display by McFarland, who's got 29 tonight. 46-44. Again, the biggest lead for the Vikings has been 6. The biggest lead for Omro has been 6. It's been a tight one the entire way tonight. Kilgus has it. Cut off on the baseline by Kraus. Throws it up top of the key. Looks Johnson. Johnson to Labs. Labs to Kazabuski. Throws it inside. Backs up is Pomplin. Pomplin now top of the key, and he'll dish it over on the left hand, or top of the key for Johnson. Johnson, Kraus, working on him. Harroway working on him. Kazabuski's got it with under 3 to play here in the overtime period. WLA up by 2. Spins his way. Pomplin throws it up too hard. McFarland's got the basketball student section on their feet for WLA. Vikings last won the flyaway back in 2009. Ball fake one way. Lorenz will touch it now on the far side. Lorenz now goes inside the paint, dishes it over to Mitch. Mitch dribbling with the right hand. Johnson stepping out on him with 2:25 left to go. McFarland calling out the offense and calling for a screen from Schmitz. They look a little give and go, can't find him. Mitch backs up, he'll dish it over to Lorenz. Lorenz now on the deck with it, goes over the top of Kazabuski, got the roll in. Lorenz scoring, he's got 10. 4-point cushion by the Vikings. With it now is Kilgus. Kilgus now goes inside, throws it up, and that one's no good. Rebound taken by Pomplin, got contacted with on the way up, but no call by the official. McFarland's got the basketball now, works on Johnson. McFarland goes up and under, no charging call. Offensive foul against WLA. Offensive foul against McFarland. And that's a second. And in for the Foxes is Nate Irk. And also coming in is Max Walgren. Labs on the court for Omro as well. Schmitz, Kraus, McFarland, Lorenz, and Harrowig for the Vikings. 90 seconds left to go. Vikings up by 4. Kilgus has the basketball, goes between his legs with a dribble, goes down the left side of the paint, throws it behind the back, but the Omro Foxes get it back, and now WLA, they get it back. Sequence there as Kilgus tried to go behind his back to pass it. Ball got tangled up with both teams. And a foul is going to be called on WLA. Schmitz with a personal foul. That's his third. And at the line is Travis Pomplin, who has 2 points tonight. Pomplin was held scoreless in the first half. Got his first field goal with a couple of minutes into the second half. He's at the free throw line right now for the Omro Foxes. First one's on the way, and that one is no good. Pomplin misses. It was Pomplin who scored his first bucket for the Omro Foxes second half. Shot on the way, and that one misses too. Pomplin's having an off night. And Mitch McFarland gets the outlet pass from Lorenz. 1:15 left to go. WLA throws it away. Schmitz cut one way. McFarland thought he was going the other way, and they just threw it to the padding behind the backboard. Omro trailing by 4 with 1:12 left to go. Kilgus has it. Kilgus will dish it over to Irk. Irk on the right wing. He'll dribble around, and now he'll go down low in the paint, try to dump it down low. Jump ball is a call. They look for Pomplin down low, but they got tied up with it, and the possession arrow points toward the Vikings. They're going to come back at us. Exciting ball game here from WLA. 48-44. Vikings with the lead. Timeout taken on the court. Step aside for a timeout. Back after this on 95 and 96-1, The Rock.
We need to talk about your future. Wait, I'll keep this quick. There's more than one recipe for success. Maybe you already have your heart set on a career. Or maybe you just want to do something. Either way, Moraine Park can help. Don't tune out. Do Moraine Park. Visit our website or call to get started. Moraine Park Technical College, for those driven to do. Hey, hook me up.
WLA with 103 left to go on your Ignesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Okay, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. If you're watching our video stream, WTCX.com, shoot me an email, nickr@WFTL.com. This game will be available to download free of charge. Jump aboard our website to do that. We'll have Jeremiah Hoffman comments coming up for your post-game show, so hang on for that. Vikings will inbound to the backcourt. Vikings now tip it around. McFarland touching it with under 60 seconds left to go. Vikings up 48-44 and a foul is called. Again, 48-44, 56.4 seconds left to go. Checking in for the Vikings. Schmitz comes back in for Zach Wright, who'll take a seat. Pomplin comes back in for the Omro Foxes, and Isaiah Kilgus comes back in for the Foxes as well. 48-44, 56.4 left to go. Justin Krause working at the free throw line. First one's on the way by Krause, and that one rattles home. WLA can have a share of the Flyweight Conference Championship with a win. Second one's on the way, and that one is no good. And there for the rebound is McFarland, and McFarland causes the jump ball. Possession arrow points toward the maroon shirts. So the Omro Foxes will push it ahead to our left. 54.9 left to go. 49-44, Vikings with the lead. Kilgus has the basketball. Now they go to Kazabuski, touching at top of the key. Kazabuski looks for Johnson. Johnson now for the Foxes. Now goes to Kilgus. 40 seconds left to go. Kilgus, Kazabuski, three ball, bang! Big shot there by Kazabuski, and the lead is trickled down to 2. 49-47. A timeout. We'll step aside. Back after this on 95 and 96-1 The Rock.
Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade is coming up Saturday, March 12th at 3 p.m. in downtown Fond du Lac. If you have a business, club, church group, or other organization that you would like to get in front of thousands of people in downtown Fond du Lac, this is a great opportunity for you. The best children's entry will receive $100, and the best adult entry will receive $100 plus the Irish's traveling trophy. Enter today at radioplusinfo.com. It's going to be a great time and a great parade. Fond du Lac St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you in part by the Fond du Lac Reporter.
No, bring it back. 30 seconds left to go, and a foul is called in the backcourt here by the officials. And we have, again, 35.1 seconds left to go. 49-47, WLA with the lead, and shooting a 1-and-1 at the free throw line is Joe Herwig. And that's the second on Irk. Pomplin comes back in as does Schmitz for the Vikings. Ehrlich's at the line. Again, a 1-1 coming up here with 35.1 seconds left to go. This game will be available to download via our website, WTCX.com. And that one went halfway down and spit out. Pomplin's got the basketball now here for the Omro Foxes. 30 seconds left to go. Kilgus has the basketball as well. 25 seconds left to go. They pass it to Kazabuski. Kazabuski now looks over the Labs. 3-ball corner. Pomplin got it. Pomplin from downtown, 50-49. And a timeout is taken by WLA. Pomplin was quiet all game long, and he drilled a 3 from the corner. 50-49 Omro. The Foxes have gone on a 6-0 run. It was 49-44. 2 consecutive 3-balls, one by Justin Kazabuski, the other by Pomplin. Pomplin had nothing at the half. He's got 5 points here tonight. However, that may have been the biggest shot of the season for the Omro Foxes. Again, we're keeping things right here. 50-49. Omro with the lead. 14.8 left to go in this overtime period. Keep in mind, your Andrews Auto Parts post-game show is coming up. What an exciting game here from WLA. We'll break it down for you, give you some point totals on the way. We'll get to Jeremiah Hoffman with his post-game comments coming up as well. Here on 95 and 96.1 The Rock, we have 50-49 WLA. Mitch McFarland's got the basketball now. 10 seconds left to go. McFarland dribbling to the left-hand side. McFarland top of the key. He's got it. He'll back up with 5 seconds left to go. Mitch McFarland trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! He got it! And there it goes! And the WLA Vikings, Mitch McFarland, and the WLA Vikings win 51-50. The fans are storming the court here at WLA for the first time since '09. The Vikings have won a share of the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference Championship with a 51-50 score on your Ignesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Mitch McFarland threw up a shot on the right side. He got it to go, and the Vikings, they win in overtime. A very exciting basketball game. What a game from WLA and Omro here tonight. The Vikings are co-champions with the Omro Foxes. What a ball game, and 31 tonight by the senior Mitch McFarland. Whoa. Omro Foxes dejected as they're walking off the court right now. The fans, the student section on the court right now. And what a ball game. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back with more 95 and 96 won The Rock.